Alright guys, just a quick video of update of my 75 gallon. I thought I'd press record, and I'd already got done feeding Jose there and feeding those guys for the most part. So I guess that's kind of out out the window now. But anyhow, do an update. We got Jose right now. He's doing pretty good. He killed one though. I don't know if I talked about this in one of my previous videos. I might have, but he killed one, and now it's just Jose. I tried to heal one and kind of get him back up, and he just never recovered after it. It was pretty brutal. And there's Lupa. No longer a she. I'm pretty sure it's a he, predominantly the way he's acting towards other fish that I know are he's. And just, I mean, he's got that breeding color going on right now, and it's so pretty. And of course, everybody. I moved my channel catfish, both of them, down here. There's one right there, and there's one right here. Woo, let's see if I can get its focus. Let's see, can I get it focus? No. There we go. But right now, it's not a very good picture over there, but right now, it's just these guys. I'm going to set up my 55 gallon once I get everything moved out of the way over here. And we're going to move the... Ooh, that's a bad picture. Hold on, let me zoom that back in. There we go, that's better. We're going to move the featherfin. I'm thinking the featherfin, the Malawi eye biter, move them over to the 55, and yeah, the 55 that way. Get a little more room in here. Right now I do water changes. I'm doing them every few days. I have that bluegill there. His name's Thanos. He's pretty cool. Real chill. He likes to eat. That's pretty much his thing. Eat. Brock, he was considerably bigger than Brock, and Brock's actually starting to catch up to him now. Brock is growing just ridiculously, so that's pretty neat. And his colors are showing. He's getting so pretty. But yeah, he caught him about a month ago or so. He's doing pretty good. And I got Astro Pleco living down there. You can see some scrapes on these catfish. They're fighting right now because he's the dominant of the channels, and he wants that spot. So him and the featherfin have been fighting, and he's longer than the featherfin. But the featherfin's thicker for now. And that's another reason why I want to move the featherfin over to the 55, so he'll be the only catfish there right now. I mean, he's friendly, he holds his own, which I love. But I'm just gonna have him and my Malawi, it's gonna be Striker and Ripper, over in the 55 gallon, and I'm gonna drop one of these air-driven foam filters in there. That way they'll have filtration in there. They don't eat as, do as much as the other guys, as far as eating and whatnot, making a mess. So, and he cleans up pretty well. That way, just kind of take care of him and make sure he's good to hook. That's predominantly my only worry there. And I have a silver gar that's actually my son's. It's a rocket gar, and he's going to go in the 55 with him as well, because he's getting too big for my 29 gallon. And plus, he's starting to eat fish that are almost his size. He'll eat them. Somehow that dude eats them. So we're gonna move them 3 in there. They should get along. Ripper, I named him Ripper because he's a loud biter. He's so bad to the bone. No, he's not a badass. He's actually really docile and chill. He'd rather just sit back and hide. He doesn't eat fish. The only thing he'll eat is pellets, and it's mainly floating pellets. Yeah, that's pretty much. And these channel catfish are doing good. I've had them for a while now, going on probably 2 months, maybe longer. And they've grown pretty quick in size. I got them from the local store. They're pretty neat. And then these guys here are some of the feeders that I feed. They're rosy minnows, but they're actually fatheads. I got a couple of there right now. Some are pink, some are black. They're actually fathead minnows, and they're really good. I feed them and everything, fatten them up before I feed them to any of my dudes. He's the only one that has to eat live. He will not eat pellets. Juan would, if you remember. Jose is just, he's got to eat worms or live fish or something. But he's doing pretty good. You can see his little bulge in his belly. He had like 4. I feed him every other day, every couple days now. Every couple days if he's a little feistier than usual. There you go. So Ripper is actually starting to get into his own, and he's not shy of me at all. I can actually hand feed him the 6. As soon as the 6 hit, he's eating them, which is pretty cool. But yeah, everybody's doing good and hanging out. Lupa made a bed in that coconut there. She pretty much just, or he floats around. Tank's changed a little bit. I've kind of moved the rocks over to that rock pile. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a smaller channel. There's the bigger channel, catfish. They're both really chill, looking for food. He's smaller. He's about the length of the featherfin, but the featherfin gets him pretty good, and so does that catfish. As you can see, there is a dominance hierarcy with catfish. It's actually pretty interesting, but what it is he mainly wants him to stay away from his hide that he's been fighting for, and whenever he gets a chance, he goes and hides. And he will chase everything and anybody away from him, which is interesting about catfish. It's pretty cool. They are semi-aggressive. He's not going to kill anything, but they do fight. As you can see, his fins are a little tattered. Ooh, let's see. Maybe we can get a video of him eating. He's pretty shy. He likes to hang out in that caiman skull, which nobody else except for this guy can fit in. So it's pretty funny. And you can see him. He's over there struggling a little bit. And he's pretty chill though. Water's not dirty right now. That's just food particles from the cichlids eating. And the bluegill, they just tend to, when they hit, they just chomp it all up, and it goes everywhere and flows through their gills, and they're just messy eaters. That's just kind of how they are. Other than that, though, everybody's doing real good. Hanging out. Look at the bluegill, he's getting that red popping through. He changes colors just like the cichlids do. It's pretty interesting. But other than that, everyone's just chilling, doing pretty good. I'll give an update once I get the 55 set up. As I said, I just gotta do some reorganizing. Gotta get rid of that treadmill, clean some of the stuff up, and get some of the stuff moved. There's some more storage stuff, and then we'll get the 55 set up. What I really love to do is replace the 75 here soon with a 120, which, if I remember right, is the same It's actually the same as same length as the 75. It's just taller and same width, so it would fit, and this stand can hold that, so that'd actually be a perfect upgrade for this tank. And then just put this tank off to the side, and I'll do something with it later, just not now, because if I do, I might get murdered. But anyways, so that's tank. Hope you all enjoy it, and I'm sorry the video's crappy. Once I can actually get, my camera, I have a decent camera working, and get a mic for it and get everything set up in a tripod and all that, videos will be a lot better. But yep, there it is. Y'all take it easy.